off. Today is day 113 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on 5% of the way through Ruby here at Codecademy. We have completed the Ruby still under maintenance. Notify me when this course is available. I don't know. Maybe they forgot to remove the maintenance sign. It's been like 3 days now that it's been up. Little cat, you are you're blocking some stuff. You're blocking some things, but that's okay. We have currently finished the first intro lesson. Well, the first part 1 of section 1. Now we have the second lesson of section 1, which is putting the form in formatter. I believe it's an activity, so we're just going to dive right into that. Alright, little cat, you are kind of on the keyboard. I'm just concerned about your little arm being on the escape key. We'll shove you over, and we're going to pretend like you're not here. Nice. Good, good. That's not comfy at all. But good enough. Good enough. We'll make it work. There are 7 sections to this. Putting the form in formatter from the top. Hey, Topher. Perfect timing. How are you doing tonight? We're doing the activity. Put something somewhere. Putting the form in formatter. And, yeah, right in the nick of time. 1 out of 7 from the top. Little cat, just try not to destroy anything, alright? Okay, what you'll be building. This project will help you create a small program that will read a user's input and correct his or her capitalization. Users can provide an almost infinite range of input. So it makes our lives easier as programmers to make their input standard before doing anything with it. Topher, I'm alright. Yourself, I'm doing good. I was hoping to do an earlier stream, of course, like always. Ended up doing a later one, but that's okay. I think I kind of actually ended up pushing it later. Best Buy is releasing those damn NES Classic consoles again, and I told someone I was going to get them that as a gift for Christmas, and they've been damn near impossible to get a hold of. So now they're like $300+ online, and I'm not spending that money for a $60 unit. So I'm fairly close to a Best Buy, but that means I get to go sit there for hours. So yeah, that's what I have to look forward to. Hey, little cat, go away. So yeah, not really looking forward to that, but once I finish the stream, then I'll be heading out. Hopefully there won't be a giant line by 1 a.m. an hour from now. But yeah, that's how it was like when they initially released them. So that's what I have to look forward to. Alright, in the meantime, oh my god, little cat, now you're just perfectly in the way of the instructions. Can you just assume your regular napping position? That would be super duper awesome. Hey, your foot's on the space bar. Oh my god, okay, no. Look, we have things to do, alright? We need to go wait in that awful line with the rest of the crazies, okay? So, find somewhere else to play. Yeah, go look at that. Go play with her. She's playing Breath of the Wild. Good. Go be a cat. Nice. I have an original NES. It's crazy people are paying $300 for those. Yeah. Well, all the, oh god, so much fur. Disgusting. I mean, with all the recent Nintendo consoles, like the 3DS and, even on the Wii and the Wii U, they have the Virtual Console. So, like, I'm set for all the classic Nintendo games, like the original Zelda game and Zelda 2 and other stuff, all the things that were on the original NES console. I have access to those on other systems that I actually rather play over the classic console. It's just the person I'm getting it for is they're more interested in the classic. They were even on the older side when those consoles were coming out. It's for my lady's stepfather, so he's not exactly a young sprout anymore. So the NES is really the only other Nintendo console that captures his interest. Plus not having to connect it to Wi-Fi or anything to keep it updated or any of that stuff. It's just the new classic console is a good, simple tool for him to indulge in. So that's that. And it was promised at Christmas, which is like, what is it, 4 or 5 months ago now? Yeah, that's not good. So it's definitely belated. Anyways, building things. We'll worry about the hellish line later. Get to sit there in line for God knows how long. What you'll be building. We're doing something with code. Something about inputs, making it easier. Oh, we're standardizing info that we will be receiving, and we standardize it. That way, it's easier for us to process. Good. Instructions. Check out the code in the editor. We've added some new things that we'll be teaching you. Can you guess what does? Click Save and Submit to find out, answer each question, and hit Enter. Return on some keyboards. Print. What's your first name? First name. Gets.chomp. First name dot capitalize. Print. What's your last name? Last name gets.chomp. Last name dot capitalize. Print. What city are you from? City gets.chomp. City dot capitalize. Print. What state or province are you from? State gets chomp. State dot upcase. Puts your name, first name, last name, and you're from city, state. So it's going to do all that. It's going to capitalize this word, obviously. It'll make this, the state, all caps. And then it will also print out in that lovely sentence format. All of those nice little variables / placeholders. Nice. This is hellish. This is my nightmare. Topher, Ruby, death. Yeah, I agree, right? I kind of always envision Ruby being super cool and awesome. Maybe we're getting there. It's probably just because it's the beginning that I'm assuming it's so, well, for lack of a better word, awful. Not that it's bad. Just not really inspiring as of yet. Okay, first name. Oh, they're gonna ask for, yeah, good. Well, doesn't matter. We're gonna do BDX. Enter. Last name. Inc. Ha. Problem solved. What city are you from? Twitch. And what state province are from? Com. Look at that. Name is BDX Inc. and you're from Twitch.com. Nil. That thing is on every single one. They better explain what the hell that nil is. It's gonna drive me crazy. Prompt a user. What if this was the very first programming course that someone came to? What if they were just talking with someone, they were like, blah, 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 Ruby, blah, 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 and they're like, I should look into Ruby, and they stumble here, this is their first course, they say you don't need to know anything, and nil keeps popping up in every single activity. Don't you think that would be slightly perplexing to a new programming student, person, human? No, that's just me. I'm crazy. Crazy person's choice. Prompting the user. First, let's write the code we're already familiar with. In order to get input from the user, we first need to print a prompt on the screen. Instructions. Print the question, what's your first name? To the screen, feel free to peek back at blah, blah, and blah. We're just going to do exactly that. Copy. Boom. Cool. And run. Next lesson. There's nil. Getting input. Good. Now let's try something new. You may have noticed this weird little line of code repeated in our example. Variable name equals gets.chomp. We did notice the gets.chomp. Gets, claws, little cat did, god, death. Oh, wow. That was a lot of claws in my thigh. She did a bad jump from the floor into my lap. That, little cat, you suck. We're gonna reflect on the loss of blood right now. Bear with me. Jesus Christ. Let's just be happy about that. You know what? Gold star for you, little cat. At least you made it up, despite how painful that was for me. It touches when you put your paw on my left thigh. Oh, and now you're all cuddled up in a ball. Now you're cute. I don't want to throw you out the window. There's so many mixed emotions with you, little cat. Damn you. Okay, getting input. Something about good, something about variable equals gets chomp. So, gets. Gets is the Ruby method that gets input from the user. When getting input, Ruby automatically adds a blank line or new line after each bit of input. Chomp removes that extra line. Your program will work fine without chomp, but you'll get extra blank lines everywhere. Whoa. So chomp is important, isn't important. When getting input, Ruby automatically adds a blank line or new line after each bit of input. Chomp removes the extra line. Okay. So gets is kind of like puts, how it puts the extra line after instead of print, and chomp removes that extra line. Cool. Your program will work fine without chomp, but you'll get a lot of extra blank nonsense. Declare a variable, first name. Bless you. Copy. Set it equal to gets chomp. Gets chomp. Oh, that is not. Oh my god. Hey, look at that. Command V? Oh no, it was Options V. I mean, we'll leave that, but oh my god, I'm on a rampage. Command V copies, but Options V on a Mac? The square root? Well, I guess that's just a check mark. Still, very cool. What else did we miss? Option C? Wow, Option key gives you all kinds of interesting keys. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, I'm doing something. I clicked something somewhere. That's okay. We're gonna go back. Good. Simple mind, simple pleasures. Save and submit code. Next lesson. Let me get rid of all the strange characters I added. If you hold Option on your keyboard or Alt on your keyboard and type random things, you'll get fun characters. Noted. Next. Oh god, I did something wrong. Declare a variable, first name, and set it equal to gets. Oh, I did first name and first name, you lazy son of a ungrateful, non-detailed line son of a... Okay. There's that, gets chomp. We're almost out of the woods. We are on 3 of 7. Why does it not want to load? We gave it what it wanted. Gets.chomp. Print blah. First name blah. Oh, I have to tell it what's my first name. Right. Good lord. Day 113? Unlikely. Over again. Repeat for more input. Alright, now we need to repeat what we've done for last name, city, and state. Add print prompts, variables, and get chomps for the user's last name, city, state/province. Use last name as the variable for last name, city for the city, and state for state province. And prompt the user to provide an abbreviation for their state province, which is NY for New York. This will naturally lead us to use .uppercase later. So let's go ahead, and I kind of want to just copy all of this. So we need it for last name, city, and state. And I'm also going to get rid of the space. So copy, last name, city, and state. What's your last name? Last. What's your city? That's a kind of a weird way to phrase it, but good enough for me. What's your city? And what's your state? Good enough. Date. Save and submit. BDX, Inc, Twitch.com. Maybe we should have done .uppercase from the get-go. Perhaps not. Next lesson, printing the output. As you might have noticed, Ruby's not really returning any feedback to us. We want to be able to see our string formatting in action. For this, we'll need to print one or more new. For this, we'll need one or more new piece of syntax. Pieces, right? Pieces. Irrelevant. If you define a variable monkey that's equal to the string Curious George, and then you have a string that says I took #monkey to the zoo, Ruby will do something called string interpolation and place the monkey bit with the value of monkey. That is, it will print I took Curious George to the zoo. We can do that. We can do that same thing here. For example, first name Kevin puts your name is first name. We'll print your name is Kevin. Ta-da! Instructions. Let's use the syntax to print out the values of first name, last name, city, and state using the #curly braces syntax. Alright. Let's use the syntax to print out the values first name, and good. So what do we want here? We want copy, print. We do print or puts. Kind of hard to tell. They say printout, but their example has puts. Both work. We're going to stick with print. There's that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've got first name, last name. Seems painfully remedial. I know it's been 113 days, but the thing is that even though I've been hitting the reset button basically with every single course that I've gone through, the 14 or 15 courses now, in each language, even though we've seen some repeat stuff, has always introduced something new. Even from the get-go, just the feel and the vibe. Maybe I'm just lucky. Maybe it's 5th time's the charm, and now it's really sinking in. But there were like 4 different HTML courses, and all of those even seemed relatively fresh, for lack of a better word. What's your first name? This is just Maybe I had too high hopes for Ruby. I had high hopes for Python, and that didn't really blend well with me either, so BDX, Inc, Twitch, and .com. .com nails? Son of a bit. Back. Okay, 6 of 7. Formatting with string methods. You know what? It's probably because we're still in the introduction section. Because this is an activity. This isn't the best activity. I'm gonna chalk it up to that. And yet again, I will blame myself. Too high of hopes. It's always my fault. Formatting with string methods. Great. Now we've got our output, but as you can see, we haven't used the string methods to properly capitalize everything yet. Print, this is my question, answer, gets.chomp, answer 2, answer, dot capitalization, answer, dot capitalize. Or answer, dot capitalize, followed by answer, dot, yeah, good. It's all here. Great. 1. First we introduce one new method, capitalize. Here, it capitalizes the first letter of a string, makes the rest of the letters lowercase. We assign the result to answer 2. The next line might look a little strange. We don't assign the result of capitalize to a variable. Instead, you might notice the exclamation at the end of capitalize. This modifies the value contained within the variable answer itself. The next time you use the variable answer, you'll get the result of answer.capitalize. Whoa, 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 whoa. So this is like a secondary variable, almost. Kind of like the memory function on a calculator. That's what I'm assuming, even though I never use the memory function on a calculator. And frankly, I'm not even all that familiar with how it works, but I know it holds on to something. So it sounds like the exclamation mark tells it to hold on to that to use it again. So cool. Instructions. 1. After each variable assignment, first name, after each variable assignment, variable, last name, and city, add the dot capitalize exclamation method. For state, use dot uppercase. Copy. So print for each variable assignment. That. Oh no, that's not a variable. Haha, that was a lie. So first name get chomp dot capitalize, because we can stack them here in Ruby. That does not seem entirely right. Upcase. I'm drawing a blank on how the first page looked. Answer equals gets chomp. Answer 2 is answer dot capitalize. That makes sense. I need to do this bit. Somehow I need to do better. I'm gonna hit save and submit. Yeah. This is now, yeah, undefined method capitalize. Good. Alright, so we're nearing the end, but we finally run into a roadblock. I messed up, finally. Good, alright. Topher, alright man, I gotta work in the morning, so I'm gonna try and get some rest. Awesome, good times. Thanks for stopping by, always appreciate it. We basically made it to the end, plus it was gonna be a short stream anyways, so good times. I have to track down that ridiculous console, but good. Enjoy work, hopefully you can get some sleep. Alright, back to the capitalization nightmare. Frankly, we're just going to check back at section 1. We're going to solve this and be done with it. Oh, it's exactly that. We have this, and then all we do is call it again. dot capitalize, dot blah, dot blah. Okay, cool, cool. And then when we call it, the exclamation tells it to remember this guy, not just the variable itself. Fascinating. All right, 6. Formatting with string methods. Let's do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with the 85 capitalizations? Who is in control of this thing? Okay, so let's do dot capitalize exclamation. You know what? We should have done copy first name, full last name. There we go. There we go. So maybe I spoke too soon. I was too judgy. This is kind of interesting tool. This is slightly redeeming for Ruby. Okay. There's that, this, that, and upcase. Upcase. We want upcase for state. Upcase and exclamation. So now let's go ahead and run that. Now we do BDX, Inc, followed by Twitch and .com. Aha! Capitals across the board, followed by an upcase. Look at that. It worked. Alright, great work. Perfect. In just a few short steps, you've created your own Ruby program with real world applications. Feel free to add your program or change it as much as you'd like. Instructions. When you're ready, click Save and Submit. Click Save and Submit code to complete this project. We will go ahead and do that. Save and Submit. Oh, they want us to throw all our info in again. BDX. Inc. Which.com equals boom, boom, boom. Ta-da, we get our badge. Put in the form in formatter, close. Next. Up next. What's on the horizon for day 114? Control flow in Ruby. Now that we know how to write simple programs, let's learn how to write more complex programs that can respond to users' input. This, I believe, is where Ruby will start getting interesting. The end of that lesson was slightly promising, so hopefully they can deliver. All right, 17 sections for tomorrow. A decent sized lesson. Take a peek of what's to come. You may have noticed that the kinds of programs we've written so far in Ruby aren't very flexible. Sure, they can take in user input, but they always produce the same result based on that input. They don't change their behavior in reaction to the environment. The collection of all variables and their values that exist in the program at a given time. Control flow gives us the flexibility we're looking for. We can select different outcomes depending on information the user types, the result of a computation, or the value returned by another part of the program. Cool, cool. More on that tomorrow. In the meantime, day 113 comes to an end. Not the longest stream, definitely not the shortest, but progress nonetheless. We're finishing out day 113 at 100, or just kidding, not 100, just 10%, and 1,282 points with loading slowly. 181 badges. Good times. Go ahead and power down the stream, and we get to head on out of here. fingers crossed we can track one of those gadgets down, right? These are not the droids you're looking for. Wrong. These are the droids we're looking for. Good. Thank you to anyone and everyone who may have stopped by to view the stream. Topher, although you're already gone, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, anyone else who may have ventured in. I greatly appreciate it, as always. And that is that. So, stop stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.